First time. Yes, a lot of people feel exactly like that. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos in this horrible down day. Collapse. I woke up to Bitcoin collapse, and wow, that's just insane, right? The only positive news I got for you is that, hey, at least bybit.davincij15.com. If you head over there, bybit.davincij15.com, you can get a $30,000 deposit bonus. There's only 12 days left for that, so make sure you sign up, you set up for that bonus. That's just free money that you can trade with. So it only makes sense to get that 30K, right? How you guys doing out there? Hopefully you had your stop losses. I mean, this market, right? We're gonna go over it. It was designed to like wipe out both sides, not just the bulls, but also the bears. It is brutal. And we're gonna also be talking about the FTX thing. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's gonna be fun. Twitter blew up with that, and I was having fun on Twitter, right? If you follow me on Twitter, DaVinciJ15, right, you saw that I was like tweeting out like crazy there. There was a lot of information, and we're going to be talking about that in today's episode. So make sure you sit down and watch all the way to the end. Thank you very much for watching. Right, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, make sure you subscribe. Really appreciate it. Now, let's get on with the trading. Trading this has been unfair and very disastrous to anybody who basically is trying to, make some money in this market. Right, we just went up straight, went down, what was bull flag, and no, this was I thought this would we get a little bit of a secondary chance to get out. We did not, and yeah. Yeah, not only did it not give you a chance to get out, or it was like brutally destructive. It didn't give you much of a chance at all. If you had, hopefully you got your stop losses hit, and maybe even got a chance. It would have been really difficult to reverse this trade. I mean, I could have told you yesterday to probably set the shorts up here, but I was like, it was a quick day yesterday. I was too busy to get a chance to really look at the trades, what we could have done after this dump, and yeah, well, wow. Didn't think it would happen this fast. Actually, I thought would have a chance to get in on a short up in this area right here. Well, I would have probably been conservative and got the short like around the $2,000 area. But yes, there it is, right? It was it showed up, it materialized, but a little bit too fast for my reaction time. So we have to settle with what we're gonna do here with this. Well, we have to wait for this to consolidate. We've gone down too far, too fast. Prices need to consolidate. We need to see what Bitcoin wants to do. But if we take a look at the longer term, you can see that we've created a new low here on Bitcoin. So that is that. That means most likely we're going to see some even lower prices. If not right away, sometime soon. So be ready for that. So it's unfortunate that I should have realized that once Bitcoin did not quickly break above the $23,300 level, yeah, that was not the right breakout. So you can see on the 3-day, the Bollinger Bands are continuing to tighten. The most likely direction has materialized, right? Even though we look like we're reversing from the bottoms, and no. Well, this brings me to my next thing. People are saying, well, what's the news? Well, obviously, if you haven't been paying attention, it's not really the news, really, that causes these price actions. But if you want to attribute it to the news, right, you can. And what that is, the current news, is obviously the fight between Binance. Let me just bring up this little joke, right, where they're telling each other off. Right, telling these others to F you, and giving the figures. Yes, this was going on Twitter like crazy. All right, so if you missed out on that action, right, we're going to be talking about that more in today's video. But before that, we're going to get onto Ethereum, but I want to talk about my AIBC event that I'm having next week in Malta. I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a week-long event. It's going to be fun, so make sure you're there, and I hope to see you. And we'll take some pictures, have some fun, post it on Instagram. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. So make sure you do some stories, right? I'm going to, repost your story and all that kind of good stuff. So make sure you be there to do all that. Okay. Wow, Ethereum. Oof. Right? I told you to get out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ethereum. Why you gotta go and do that, man? It just did not even bother respecting the trend line that we drew yesterday. Like, let's just see if we can extend it out, right? I know it's early on this trend line here, but I mean, we can really stretch this out to the maximum. Let's see here, before the touch lines get like a little bit. There we go. There we go. We can just go a little bit further and just hope that that's it. Because it's if this doesn't reverse, adios muchachos. We can kiss our butts goodbye. We're gonna see Ethereum at below $1,000 and probably for a while. Oof, that's brutal. That is really brutal for a cryptocurrency that's being reduced in supply. And yeah, we haven't broken the absolute some key lows here, but still, it's pretty much irrelevant once we break them. You could say, well, okay, if we have a candle body on the 4 hour below, let's see here, 1,226. It's it's pretty much game over, right? We're getting lower prices on Ethereum. And why are we going to see all of this? Wow. I'm surprised that you can see that there are some coins pumping, but this is not good news for overall for the crypto market. We're going to see a fight here. It all started, right? Let's just go over some timelines here. This fight started, right, when Binance says, as a part of Binance's exit from FTX equity last year, Binance received roughly $2.1 billion USD equivalent in cash, BUSD, and FTT. Due to recent revelations that have come to light, we have decided to liquidate any remaining FTT on our books. Okay. So, and then he said 104. So he goes on, and you can read more about that. Now, why did he started doing that? Well, it was Alameda, a sister company of FTX, was discovered to have FTT tokens as the major part of their own assets. That's not good. That's why CZ started this trigger mechanism, right? And then, of course, right, everybody started like dumping out of FTX. And I was like, yeah, you can see their liquidity just dropped. Like they had no more cash reserves in FTX pretty much, and they were hurting, as you can see here. Now, this was a big mistake. I think this was CEO error that you never ever want to make. 101. Now, of course, there's nothing much you probably could have done, but I still believe that you just don't do that, right? A lot of people lost confidence, right? And this is what was hurting him. The confidence, the level had been dropped by this statement. And so you dropped it even more. This dropped it some more. And now you're even dropping it to the absolute zero by coming out and saying this, right? I mean, come on. Who taught you how to do this? Now, I'm assuming you're smarter than that, right? So maybe you trapped Binance, right? And you got a whole bunch of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and what you're going to do is dump it on the market so that you can finish off Binance, right? That would be the cleverest thing you've ever done, because I'm sure Sam is friends with the government, and if he's friends with the government, I'm sure he's got access to the Fed funds window, and if he's got access to the Fed funds window, he's got access to unlimited liquidity, and so he can play this really hardcore chess game. Right? Oh yeah, come over here, Binance, help us out. We're broke, right? And then, but you're not. You've got it all hidden, and then you dump it all to market, causing the same problem to occur to Binance once prices drop, right? And now their liquidity that they took from customers who are there in Binance is gone for them. And so when people are pulling out, that could be a problem for Binance. So let's just see if this was actually checkmate, right? Because obviously, you heard about this, right? This afternoon, FTX asked for our help. Please, sir, can you stop selling and can you help us with some money, right? This is a significant liquidity crunch, right? And there we go. So yeah, it was clear that they needed some money. They wanted some money, and they got it. They came out to them, hat in hand, and as a gesture, we'll buy you, but you have to agree to this. We'll give you the liquidity, and we'll buy you after we do our due diligence. It'll be interesting to see what happens over the next few days as this thing unfolds. Is this real, right? Is Binance doing a hostile, clever takeover of FTX? We'll see. Or will this be the reverse? Or when Bitcoin dumps to 12,000? It's going to be a battle royal for sure, right? But in the end, Bitcoin's going to be the winner, right? Yeah, sure, they can mess around with the price for a while, but in the very end, Bitcoin will come out on top. People will be buying Bitcoin, owning Bitcoin, holding Bitcoin, whilst all these guys, fight it out, right? And we'll see who comes out on top in the end. I would prefer that it be Binance over FTX, but we will see, right? All right. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Today's my interesting thoughts on this. These events have occurred and caused a little bit of fluctuation in the price action. I really think we've not seen the end of this saga. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. And remember, Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers.